Imagine a powerful eagle, born to rule the skies. But instead of growing up in the mountains, it grows up in a chicken coop. It eats like a chicken. It walks like a chicken. It thinks it is a chicken. And one day, it dies, never knowing it could fly. This is not just a story. This is the life of millions of people. Maybe this is your story too. A farmer once found an eagle's egg near a cliff. He brought it home and placed it in a hen's nest. The egg hatched. The little eagle opened its eyes, and the first thing it saw was chickens. So it did what made sense. It followed them. It scratched the ground for food. It clucked. It stayed close to the fence. Other chickens never questioned it, and the eagle never questioned itself. Years passed. One day, the eagle looked up and saw something breathtaking. High above the clouds, a giant bird was soaring, effortless, free, powerful. The eagle asked an old chicken, "What is that?" The chicken barely looked up. "That's an eagle, the king of the sky. But don't worry about it. That's not for us." The eagle nodded, looked back down, and kept scratching the dirt. It died an old chicken, never knowing what it truly was. Now, let me ask you something. How many times has someone told you, "That's not for people like you"? Be realistic. Just be grateful for what you have. Maybe it was a parent, a teacher, a friend. Maybe it was your own inner voice. We all get placed in a chicken coop at some point. Could be a small town with small thinking. Could be a job that kills your creativity every single day. Could be a circle of people who are comfortable being average. And slowly, you start to believe the coop is your world. You stop dreaming big. You stop trying. You start surviving instead of living. You forget that you were born with wings. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Your environment shapes your identity, but your environment is not your destiny. Eagles don't become chickens. They just forget they're eagles. And the moment they remember, everything changes. Think about people like Oprah Winfrey. She grew up in poverty. People told her she'd never make it on TV. Think about Elon Musk. Experts laughed at his rocket company. Today, his rockets go to space. Think about every person who came from nothing and built something extraordinary. They didn't have special luck. They just refused to let the chicken coop define them. They looked up one day and decided, "That's me up there. That's where I belong." So, how do you break out? First, recognize the coop. Look at your life honestly. What beliefs, habits, or people are keeping you small? Second, find other eagles. Your circle matters more than you think. Spend time with people who challenge you, not people who comfort your limitations. Third, test your wings. You don't have to fly to the top of the mountain tomorrow. Just take one small step outside the fence. Apply for that job. Start that project. Make that call. Every eagle's first flight is terrifying. But once you're in the air, you'll wonder why you ever stayed on the ground. Here is the moral of this story. You cannot change where you were born, but you can change where you die. The eagle in the coop didn't fail because it was weak. It failed because nobody told it the truth, and it never looked up long enough to find it. Don't make that mistake. Look up. You were not built to scratch the dirt. You were built to soar. The sky is not someone else's home. It's yours. Now go claim it. If this video hit different for you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And subscribe, because we drop content like this every week. See you in the next one.